Hey guys, Osmo here, and I'm bringing you guys another video gameplay commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and today is the top 10 on how to be a better teammate in Black Ops 2, or really any first-person shooter. So I kind of came up with this idea the other day while I was playing with some members, and I think some people just don't understand the concept here of when UAVs are up and things like that, and how you could be actually a better teammate to your whole team. Now, I'm not saying that, you're going to be a better teammate to me, and it's not anything that's narcissistic. These are just, I feel they're things that are overlooked sometimes when you're talking about playing as a team and things of that nature. So we're going to start off here. Number 10 is, don't stand in single file doorways. If you're rushing to a point and you stop inside of a single file doorway and you see that there are teammates behind you, now's the time, push up in that doorway, move to the side, let your teammates get the momentum and rush to the middle, or, move past the point that you're trying to hold up and get some kills. Let your teammates go through. If you know that there's going to be an enemy there, you can call it out and let them know, hey, there's a guy up here, I'm taking him down right now. Let them know. Don't just sit there and just think that, nobody wants to go through that same doorway, or if you're camping it. Number 9 here is don't ride your teammate like he's a pony. If you're ruining the momentum is actually what you're doing. If you guys start off on a spawn or off a multi-kill, if you guys start off, don't ride on top of your teammate. Give some characters, put some characters right between you. 2 to 3 characters of spacing can help prevent another double kill, can help prevent things like that from happening again, and it continues momentum when you're pushing through there like that. Alright, so number 8 here is if you can't slay, play OBJ. So if you're not really good at, getting kills, and you're not really, good at pushing through the map or what have you, play the objective. If you see that you have teammates that are pushing on one objective, now it's time for you to get on top of it and make the plant for the bomb, or, pick up the objective, grab the flag, do what have you, help your team out and do those things, and you're gonna be a better teammate. You're gonna be more appreciated in the long run at the end. I'm not saying that you're not already appreciated as a teammate in and of itself. It's just you'll be more appreciated if you do something like that instead of trying to get that slay or trying to throw a random grenade over somewhere else that doesn't really belong or fit. So number 7 here is going to be choose your loadout according to how you play or how the map plays. So if you notice how on drone, you're not going to really see a lot of people running SMGs. You're not going to see a lot of people running shotguns on drone. They run assault rifles, they're going to run LMGs, they're going to run sniper rifles. Few people will run SMGs, and they're going to stay in areas of the map that they can control with that. So how the map plays and how everything rolls through should be how you choose your kit. If you want to play the map where you want to keep close quarters, go with an SMG. If you want to play with a map where you want to keep along sight lines, maybe go with an AR, maybe go with an LMG or a sniper rifle. So that's how that kind of correlates itself there. Shotguns are really a specific thing, and they're close quarters as well, but you got to make sure that everything stays tight when you're playing with a shotgun, because you know that with shotguns they spread. Except for the KSG, it's slug-like. You can get some long shots with it, and it's really good for one-shot kills and things like that. But you want to make sure that you're playing according to how the map is going to lay out, and how your team's going to run through the map with you. So number 6 here is kind of a big one for me. I feel that it hampers teams a lot, and it's stop quickscoping or stop doing the thing that's getting you killed over and over again. Really is where it's at. So if you're running through a map and you're going through the same route and you keep dying from the same person, stop feeding them, stop giving them kills. If you're quickscoping and you're going negative, stop doing it. It's the definition of insanity right there. Keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. You're definitely crazy at that point in time if you think that you're going to have this great game here and you keep dying to this one person. So change your loadout, change your kit, make sure that you're fitting the play style that's going on, or make sure you're changing the route that you're taking. Number 5 and number 4 kind of go together, but they're a little different. Number 5 is don't camp your spawn if your entire team is rushed out. So if you guys spawn in a game and your team rushes out to the middle, they're going to hold down middle, and that's what they want to do. Don't sit back in your spawn. Move up with them, help them out, pick up the easy assists, pick up the easy kills. help the team out in the long run. There are certain games that you do want to camp your spawn, like Hardpoint. You want to keep the anchor going. You know, you want to keep that side. Domination sometimes can play like that a little bit, but you do want to know where you can camp in your spawn. You want to actually make a push up to a certain choke point that you can hold. If you're just sitting back in your spawn and you're expecting people to come to you, and you've got 5 guys up front, nobody's going to be coming to you, because those 5 guys are probably going to be blowing through the enemy team. So number 4 is don't rush their spawn if your team has set up camp. So if your team has set up for middle and like that's the only area that they want to go and they've made mention of this, now is the time not to push up into their spawn and make it flip. I'm a guilty party of this from time to time myself. I'm not going to say that I'm not. I like to, you know, push up and get into the action. I don't like to wait for people to come to me. I like to get in the action immediately. If you push up too much, you're going to flip spawns. You're going to make your team, you know, backtrack and do more work and set up a different position on the map on how they want to play it. So number 3 here is going to be use your equipment when you're storming buildings. So if you're playing hardpoint and you have like 3 guys already stacked up and they're about to roll in the hardpoint, now it's time to start chucking nades. It's time to start chucking EMPs. Time to start chucking your flashbangs, conks, anything that you have in your inventory to throw at the enemy team. Go ahead and throw it at them if you have teammates that are stacked up, ready to take over that objective or ready to take over that building. Number 2 is really just Call of Duty based, and it's kind of detracts from number 3 that I just gave you, and it's stop using EMPs to check buildings. So if you're not going to actually storm a building, but you're checking a building for an enemy personnel in there, go ahead and don't use an EMP. Stop using that. It's actually a horrible idea, because all you're doing is you're letting the enemy know that you're around them and that it's time for them to come and look for you. So they only took a little bit of damage. If you see a enemy team and you have EMPs and you throw it at them instantly, you've got about a second before you can actually die from them. So for the first second, they're kind of a little flash stunned from it, but after that, they're actually going to be on the hunt and on the look for you. So number 1, and this is the biggest point of this here, is if you have a negative kill-death ratio, or if you're doing exceptionally horrible on your team, and the enemy team is they're throwing up any kind of air support, such as UAVs, counter UAVs, stealth choppers, anything that's actually just sitting up in the air and mowing your teammates down. Now's the time for you to go ahead and switch over to this class, and this class is going to be an anti-air class, whatever it is. There's a stock class that does this, but the class that I'm going to tell you about actually does it better, I feel. So what you want to have on your stock, on your class that you make, is you're going to want to have black hats, you're going to want to have EMPs. You're going to want to have Engineer, you want to have a FHJ, and you want to have an LMG here. So with that kit right there, you should be able to take really anything out. Warthog should not be a threat to you. You should be able to take a Warthog out and one Black Hat and 2 FHJs there real quick, because it's just easy to take out. You just got to predict the line. If you got teammates helping you out, it's going to go so much quicker and make life so much easier. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, whether I should continue doing series like this, and Awesemo out.